Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. Probably the last video that I will do today because, sleep I need. But yeah, tomorrow we will have the patch. Economic changes are coming, not probably tomorrow. I don't think this is going to be added tomorrow, but probably shortly afterwards. Probably they're just waiting for some feedback before just adding it, But before we actually do some feedback, let's take a look on some of the vehicles that are in this list of changes, which is a very interesting concept that we normally do in the channel, right? So we're going to pick it up aircraft that I normally like to fly or aircraft that are more higher tiers, Not going to mention too much of the lower tiers because mentioning that a P400 is getting 374 lions less from already 1,200. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, right? But let's talk about the expensive stuff, the stuff that really makes you go to when you have to pay, and especially in RB, even though in SB there are some very, very good changes as well, guys. So let's go. So in the US here, we can clearly see some of the changes. For example, let's take a look on here. So for example, over here, we have some jets. For example, F-80s, getting a very, very good decrease over here. F-104A basically becoming the same, but in SB, as you see, overall, very, very good buffs overall for the F-80, for the F-104, The F-5E, man, the F-5E is an aircraft that always had problems with very expensive repair cost, and as you see, I mean, come on, man, it's being decreased to 12,000. I mean, it's 6,000 less than it was. And I mean, look at this, basically more than a half than what it was from the 25,000 that it was in the SB. So very, very cool. You can also check the rewards that we have here, basically the rewards having been, just being overall better as well. So not only all of these aircraft will have a better repair cost, they will have a better reward, as you see with the F5 being a very, very good 0.3 increase in RB, 2.6 in SB. So SB will be a money machine, man. And with these repair costs and these rewards for some of the vehicles, it will be incredible. You have to pick them right, but still. So F-16s as well, very high tiers. Not a big change in RB, but still it's pretty cool to see this. In SB, I mean, almost half, so very, very good as well. As you see, the slight decrease in the SB, but increase in RB for the Silver Lions of the F-16 as well. So very, very good. Let's go down to the F4s here. The F4 has a very interesting concept. Before the Sabres, I mean, look at the Sabres. Look at this, 20,000, it goes to 12, man. Finally, having a 1.1 increase in the realistic multiplier for rewards as well. So, oh my god, this is incredible. This is incredible, man. There are some weird changes. Like, for example, the F4C is going to 14,000. This is probably due to the fact that it's, as you see over here, it kind of is between these tiers and all sorts of aircraft that are a little bit more expensive. Doesn't make much sense that it's more expensive than the F4E. I still think that it should be a little bit more cheaper. I think the 7,000 increase is kind of, problematic, but at least you get a 0.8 increase in the reward. So there are these little changes that we might need to do some feedback to show that we don't like this type of increase, I mean, you're doing a decrease and overall getting better the whole game, But then a 7,000 increase in the F4C, I mean, come on. He already faces A9Ls and R60Ms, right? So he deserves a little bit of, help. Let's go. F4J as well, decrease. The F14s, a slight decrease over here. Very big decrease just overall in simulator. And very good increases for all of these aircraft in the multipliers as well. So very, very good. Let's go down a little bit. A4, but nothing too crazy, but yeah, there are some increases here in the F80, 89, but remember guys, even with these changes, always check the multipliers. For example, the F-89, they got a very kind of big increase in the cost to actually repair. But if you actually take a look on it, the rewards are much bigger as well. So yeah, I mean, it kind of makes it up for it. I mean, look at this, man. The F4S, it got a 2.0 increase in the rewards. So even though, yes, it has a slight increase in the repair cost, I mean, 2.0, you will get a lot more money with these aircraft, a lot more. So consider always the multiplier, okay? Here we have some tanks. Let's just go over it, some of the major ones. Slight decreases in these Abrams, as you see, slight increases in the multipliers, nothing too big. I noticed that the aircraft and tanks and everything that really suffered in some of these BRs and some of the repair costs really got changed. And the ones that already were kind of okay, they got a little bit of a buff, but nothing too crazy as well, right? So it depends on the vehicle that you are trying to see. I mean, look at this, the USS Newport. I mean, come on. Like, look at this change in Silver Lions. I mean, oh my God. So the Germans have interesting ones as well. For example, the F4F got increased a little bit, but it is increasing the rewards as well. The F104G, I mean, a very big decrease. I mean, 12,000 now instead of the 21,000 that it was, with an increase in the multiplier as well. So very, very, very good. Even the CLs, I mean, it was very expensive to fly these aircraft. A very good decrease on the repair cost, even in simulators. I mean, look at this, 32,000. Come on, guys. When did you think this is a good idea? So yeah, very, very nice. And multipliers being very, very good as well. So very good. Look at the MiGs. Very good decreases in the MLA with a very good decrease in the simulator and some slight to very good increases in the multipliers as well. So very, very, very good, man. Look at these changes. It really makes a difference. It really does. Like, look at this. Oh my God. Yeah, this is very, very nice. SU-22M4, obviously, for the upcoming patch. Oh, that's a big increase in multiplier. My God. Let's go to the Leopards over here. 2A6. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but it helps. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but it helps. Gonna pass it over the tanks a little bit, but you can pause it and take a look. Always a good help. For example, Mouse getting decreased, and a very, very hefty increase for the for both of the A100 and the Mouse for the multipliers as well. Very, very good, guys. Very, very good. Let's see the Soviets. The Soviets have some interesting aircraft. Yes, overall decreases, you know, just overall across the board. And increases in the multipliers. Only the MiG-21 bis and the 23mm will decrease the multiplier, which is odd, but still the repair costs are lowered as well, so it's kind of fine, you know. Let's take a look. Where are the MiG-29 as well? Very good increase. It will be very, very much a big change, man. Look at this, MiG-23ML. An increase, slight increase in the repair cost, but a very big increase in the multiplier. Very, very big. All the premium vehicles are getting very, very big increases in the multipliers. It really, really makes a difference. Let's see. Something is calling me on the phone. Oh, it's not important. So yeah, T-80s, as you see, minor changes, nothing too big, but yeah, very, very good. Where's the... I mean, the MiG-21 was one of the most expensive ones, I think, the BIS, right? So we kind of already passed it over that. As you see, another premium aircraft. All of these premiums are normally getting a slight increase in the repair cost, but a very, very hefty increase in the multiplier. So it makes it up for it, right? Let's see the T-80s. Nothing too crazy, but slight increases and decreases here, slight increases and decreases on that, on the multiplier as well. Let's see helicopters. Overall increases, very good. Let's see the UK. The UK had some very expensive prop aircraft. Oh, as you see, very good changes to these bombers. Very, very good. I mean, look at this. The Canberra is getting 1.2 and 1.1 multiplier pluses. Very, very good. Look at the Sea Harrier. Decrease and a slight increase in the multiplier, but a very, very good decrease in the payment over here, the repair cost. Challenger 2s, as you see, overall decreases, and basically pretty much the same on the multiplier, but overall decreases over here. I think there was... I mean, look at this. This is one... I mean, come on. 12,000, this is the price of a Sabre, of a F4, right? So very, very good. Very, very good. And increasing the multiplier. Very good. The Spitfire is getting a very, very good buff here. All of them. See? The Meteors, the Lightnings, the Tornadoes. I mean, overall, man, there's not much that I can even talk about because it's so good across the board. Only the F4C that I noticed that it's very, very bad, like for now. But yeah, I mean, decreases in the rewards here, but increases in the decreases in the repair cost as well. I mean, 0.5. I mean, come on, that's a pretty big one. But I have to compare the 3.0 to the other ones. It might be very, very high. Let's see the Type 10. Yeah, overall increase. Okay, overall buff. Let's see the Chinese Tech Tree. Yeah, very good, as you see. The Jets decreasing, the repair cost increasing, the multiplier, nothing bad. I mean, only the F100A here. There got a slight increase in the repair cost, kind of weird, but it has a very, very good increase in the multiplier, so it's kind of fine, I think. Whoa, look at these changes on the J7E, man. Oh my god, 9,000 less. Oh my god, that's good. And increase on the multiplier as well. So yeah, very good. Across the board, all the jets here, the communist jets are pretty good. Very good. I mean, look at this one. He got a 9,000 discount almost. And then he got a 1.0 plus, or basically 100% more of rewards in the multipliers. These, and remember, these multipliers and stuff, I mean, yeah, of course, this will already be a big change, but remember that a lot of other things will change as well. The amount of stuff that you get normally will change as well, depending on the battle, depending on how many kills you get and stuff, depending on which nation you are doing stuff, and it will have very different effects, not only in this table, right? J7D, as you see, same thing as the other premiums. An increase in the repair cost, a minor one, just like the other premiums, but a very, very good increase in the rewards, in the multipliers, right? A5C, decrease and increase, very good, very good. Even the increases are not that big, apart from the F4C, apart from that. The ZTZs, nothing too major. F16s, yeah, major changes that the other ones had, like the F104 is getting almost half price, the repair cost, and increase in the rewards. So very, very good, very, very good. Let's just go for the Mirages over here. I really want to see the Mirages. Yeah, very good. 4,500. Yes, and an increase in the multiplier. Very good. Where is the other 2,000s? Where is it? I just passed it over, I think, here. Yeah, 12,000. This is very good. And an increase in the multiplier. Very, very good. Very good. Only the Battlegun received a new price, but, I mean, it's pretty similar to the normal Uragan, so it's okay. As long as it's similar to the other ones, and it's not that bad. I mean, the F4C is the only one that I would really complain about it right now. Maybe these F4. It's kind of bad. Kind of too much. 9,500, kind of bad. But yeah, nothing majorly wrong with that as well, right? Yeah, nothing crazy. Let's see the Swedish. Where are the vegans? Yeah, decreases, minor decreases. They were not that expensive anyway. I mean, they were mid to expensive, right? 2A6, as you see, very good changes as well. The Israelis have some interesting aircraft. Very good changes to the Kafirsi 2. Canard having the same level of, nerf in the repair cost and buff in the multiplier as well. Let's take a look. Where is the Kurnas 2000? Very good increases. Yeah, very, very good. Very good. C7. Oh my God, like 5,000. Yeah, this is good. And then a reward increasing these two mirages. So very interesting. So yeah, guys, I noticed some like changes that are kind of bad. For example, right here, the 8 having a 6,000 increase in the on the price of it, but both of the A4s having a very, very big increase in the multiplier as well. So we will need to wait and see how they perform. But like apart from very few aircraft, like very, very few, like the F4, maybe these two, and maybe one or the other aircraft in the middle here and some tank on the other. Overall, man, it's a very, very good patch, man. It really, really is. Like, overall, just decreasing the prices of 99% of the aircraft and increasing the multipliers. A lot of them are just the same as before, the multiplier, or very slight changes like 0.1 over here and stuff. So that's what it's important for your feedback to be in the feedback pages of these changes, because these will actually make everything be changed accordingly as the community asks. So for example, the F4C, man, I mean, come on, the F4E is cheaper than the F4C. It doesn't make much sense, right? The F100, even though it got a decrease in the repair cost, I mean, it's still getting like a very hefty price, if you ask me. Or, I mean, maybe it's the F4E that is too cheap, but it just feels like there are some minor tweaking needed here. But overall, 90% of them are very good increases on the multipliers and decreases on the repair cost, especially in the simulator battles. On the simulator battles is amazing. It's like half price for all of these very high tier aircraft. I mean, look at this. For the F11, 15,000 less. I mean, come on, man. And you got a very good increase in the simulator rewards. I didn't even check too much on the rewards on the simulator. Look at this, 5.5. I mean, come on, man. This will be the money machine. I think some of these aircraft will be very good at doing simulator grinding sessions, especially some bombers, right? I don't like to play like that. I still love to play fighters and stuff, but I know a lot of people use bombers to actually grind money and stuff in simulator. So this will be easier for people. And of course, Gaijin, the objective of Gaijin apparently is to basically avoid people having to just change the vehicle itself and playing with a very different vehicle just to be positive, right? They want everything to be kind of neutral on the sense of money if you are just an average player, right? And even I forgot to mention, guys, I have to add this part later in the editing part. So here they actually have an average change. So as you see, average change, absolute and percent for ground vehicles, for example. So realistic, let's just take on realistic, for example, in this part. Repair cost for all the ranks got decreased by 20% on the 7th, 6th, and 7th rank, 8% on the 4th, and basically 26% on 1, 15. So yeah, very, very cool. Reward multiplier as well being increased overall in all these parts. Simulator is also part of that. In aircraft, you can see an even bigger simulator changes. So 40%, man, on the 3 highest ranks. Of course, we have an increase of 15% here, but it depends on the aircraft, right? But overall, I mean, it's just amazing. And look at these increases on the multipliers as well. So yeah, I mean, this is just -3. It's very small, but still overall, very, very good, right? So in RB as well, 2016, overall decreases and increases in the multipliers. So you can see that across the board, even though, yes, I understand that the FRC got a new, like a worse repair cost and stuff. So yeah, go complain on the feedback. I don't like say this change is bad, guys. This is a very amazing change. Even though there are some tweaks that need to be made, yes, it is overall very good. As you see, helicopters as well. even blue water ships, some increases in lower ranks, but I mean, look at this, compared to this, for example, the absolute value is always going to be lowered in the upper tiers, right? So it doesn't, even though it's a big change of 15% on these, for example, in simulator, but it's not that much money, right? So yeah, because it's a lower tier, right? So yeah, overall, just very, very, very good. Just to show this quick thing, and we'll leave both of them in the description, okay? So yeah, very, very good, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, and be sure to join the feedback and respond these things, and just basically leave your feedback, because this patch will probably not come tomorrow, probably will come like in a week or so. So they probably will hear the feedback first of these certain aircraft and certain vehicles that need some tweaking. But overall, the feedback needs to be positive as well, because this is the things that we needed. You know, this is the things that we craved for, right? So make sure to leave that on the feedbacks as well. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments, as I said, what you think about this, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. Subscribe.